Hey guys, this is Amber Sinker here, and welcome back to another episode of Final Fantasy IX. We are officially on Disc 2, so let's get started. But before we get started, if I remember correctly, in the last episode, we entered Bermesia, we finished it, we beat Beatrix, and we got introduced by a new villain named Kuja, and we found out that they're heading to Clara in the next area. But first, before we can move on to Clara, we have to get caught up with Steiner and Dagger. So, let's go ahead. There's been a lot of trouble lately. Oh, you mean about Bermesia? I heard they were attacked by an army of soldiers wearing pointy hats. I want to go fight on the front line instead. I'm rotting away in this stinking place. Really? I don't like wars. Why would someone start a war? That guy who passed through here with the huge bag, did he look suspicious to you? No, I don't think so. But weren't you the one who thought he was suspicious? You know me, I'm always like that. I'm telling you, people who eat pickles are nice people. I envy him. Gaisho pickles are the only pickles I can't eat. I love pickles. You're really confusing, you know that. I know. Why do you think I ended up here? So we are back at Southgate, getting ready to catch up with Steiner and Dagger. And last time we saw them, we put them on the train. So they are on the train. Still. Want your sippy, Autumn? The conductor said we'll be arriving at the Summit Station soon. Miss Dagger. She's sleeping. The princess believes what she heard about Queen Baron. Queen Baron will never start a war. It's all a misunderstanding. She will see that when she talks to the queen. I need not concern myself with such matters. My only mission is to protect the princess. Summit Station, Summit Station. Thank you very much. Take care. You'll have to wait a while until the car to Alexandria arrives. How long will it be? It arrives when this car returns to Bohemian Station. So, about as long as you just spent in the car. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that came out. Why don't you go wait in the rest area up ahead? Okay. What's wrong, Steiner? Princess. Hey, what did I say about... It's Alexandria. We're finally home. Really? We're home. But I still can't see the castle. Princess, Alexandria may only mean the castle to you, but... Hey, are you making fun of me for being naive? No, I'm not. It's okay. Let's go. So apparently we are at Southgate Summit Station, but first we have to go ahead and while we wait for the cable car to be able to head to Trino, we come through here to gather information. This must be the rest area. Let us gather information while we wait for the car to Alexandria. And before we can do that, we see this lovely little treasure chest over here. We have a phoenix down. And before you want to do all that, you want to come talk to this guy first. Get your supplies together before you cross the border. So, as you can see, there's new equipment we can have. We got the air racket, the mithril rod. We can... Ooh. We could get a couple more glass armors, but I'm not going to worry about it. Mithril gloves, we definitely need a couple of those. And we should be good with everything else. I'm going to grab a couple more eye drops and maybe like 3 more tents, because we should be good on all that. Talk to our little Mugo friend, Nazna. So we have a Mognet. We have nothing to be able to give her. So if we come over here and talk to the cafe person. Hey there, welcome. How is business? Business is good. I'm always busy here. Really? 1, 2. You obviously got 2 people here. So there's really not that he's not really that busy. I figured that was always funny. So let's go ahead and ask him, do you sell anything special? Yes, you gotta try our famous bunk cake. The perfect gift for the family. Take one home today for your loved ones. It's the world's famous Southgate bunk cake. I like that. It's so. I never really talked to this guy as much, but this is the first time maybe the second time I've ever actually talked to him. But I figured I'd show you guys that because that was really, really cool. But before we move on to what we have to do, we need to set everybody's equipment and everything and abilities. So start off with Dagger. She has officially did that. We want to put Mithril Rod on first because the main reason why is we have to put this on is because it learns at the very top of the very bottom corner where it shows everything that you can learn. At the very top it says life. You want to put this on so she can immediately have that on because we are going to be going through a boss fight as we enter the cable car. So we definitely need to do that. And I ain't gonna tell you guys what it is. It's a very surprise, and I'll tell you it's gonna be a rematch against somebody. We want to put on the staple hat because it gives her strength 17. The glass armament so we can learn antibody, and we would put jelly on, but since we're going into a boss fight, we're going to go ahead and do the silk robe first, and we're going to actually keep this on her first because of ability up, so that way she can learn abilities quicker. Excuse me. And then to top it off, we will do desert boots because look at that magic. The magic on the left is 27, spirit is 19, evade is 12. So we want to go ahead and put on now that with her. Let's go ahead and set her abilities while we're at it. Ability up. We also want to go to Steiner. And don't really have anything new for him to be able to learn, and he still needs to learn all of that. Then we come over here to Undead Killer, cover, and then we put this on, and looky there, very top at the very bottom, alert. Yes, Steiner can learn alert too, so we are able to have alert on. So we're going to put HP plus 10. I believe, no, he's not, that's not. I do not know what this boss fight is, but we want to do color, alert, and that's pretty much all the abilities there that we can do for him. So we can go ahead and move on. I'm going to talk to this attendant here. The car to Alexandria will be arriving shortly. Had to get a drink real quick. What was that? The car to Limham just departed. I missed my ride. That voice sounds familiar. I wonder who that is. So if we go ahead and exit through here. And look who it is. It's Senna and Marcus. Oh my god, we reunited. I missed my ride. What am I gonna do now? How the heck should I know? You were the one who wanted to watch the scenery while eating Southgate bunk cake. No wonder why. I'm gonna be late returning to Limblum. There's nothing we can do. I won't tell the boss. Thanks, buddy. Let's eat another bunk cake. Oh, jeez. I'm with you on that, Marcus. So we run into Marcus and Senna again, but when we go back in... Scoundrels. They run into Steiner. Are you here to kidnap the princess again? Who's the Big Tin Man? What? How dare you? He's the captain of the Knights of Pluto. Oh yeah, you're one bad actor. You know, he's actually telling the truth because Steiner was up on that whatever you call it and was really bad at acting. Have you no respect? Obviously they don't. They're thieves. Hello. So we go ahead and talk to Marcus here. You're Marcus, right? What are you doing here? Princess, what are you doing here? Hey, check it out. It's the princess. When we escaped from Evil Forest, Princess, you shouldn't waste your breath on criminals. So obviously we cannot talk to Marcus or Senna without Steiner intervening with what they're trying to explain. So if we go ahead and talk to him, Princess, Steiner, that's enough. What? Can't I even talk to my friends? Friends? But they're... My goodness, Soda's not really doing very well with me today. Delbert Steiner? Yes, ma'am. He's being scolded. How embarrassing. The cable car to Alexandria has arrived. It's here. But you're going to Limbum. I know that, but you're going to Alexandria. Yeah, I'm headed to Treno. I'll see you off. So Marcus is heading to Treno too. Marcus is going to Treno too? Let's go, Steiner. Steiner, are you mad at me? No, ma'am. I'm coming along. So obviously, if we just go follow them, obviously Marcus is going to Treno too. For what? We don't know. Maybe he'll explain it on the way as we head that way. That way we know for sure what's going on. Good luck. Yeah, I'll save our bro. Bro? Oh! I now know who we're talking about, but we'll learn more as we enter the cable car. Bro? So we'll just go ahead and walk right in. And we'll just go into a certain spot. Steiner will go in one spot so I can be able to... So Dagger can talk... Ow! Autumn! Don't pinch! That hurts! Now departing. Girl, I'm gonna bust your butt. Why are you going to Treno, Marcus? To save our brother. Who? There's only one man I call bro. That's blank. So Marcus is on the job to go to Treno to find a certain item to help out with the petrification and free blank. We've been gathering info to cure his petrification. We finally learned about an item called Super Soft that cures all forms of petrification. What about Senna? Senna's going to the Tantha's hideout in London to tell the others. I see. It's my turn for questions. Yes? Where's Zidane? We separated in Lindblom. Got rid of him as soon as he got you to Lindblom, huh? How could you say that? It's only because Zidane kept treating me like a child. I don't care about him. Fine, then I don't know anything. So obviously, Marcus definitely has some questions for her because he was like, where on earth is Zidane? Because that was the last time he saw her was because she was with Zidane. And she explained it to him that they were separated in Lindblom. She didn't want to go with him anymore, so she wanted to investigate what was going on with her mom and everything else. But we'll be able to get more info on all that as we go through more experience here. But it's quite a thing here. But so if we go back to Marcus. Say, Marcus, is there any way I can help? Help with what? Well, I was partly responsible for what happened, so no thanks. We'll be fine on our own. But wouldn't it be better if cable car stops? Well, what was that? It might be engine trouble. Please remain in your seats while I check. Ah, and apparently the attendant goes out of the car, screams, because he sees something. It's a demon with a pointy hat. Now, we know of a certain demon with a pointy hat. And who is that? Let's go check. A pointy hat. Had to get another drink, sorry. My throat's getting dry every now and then. That's why I have to have something to drink while I'm reading. So much dialogue. What's wrong? So when we walk outside, we get reintroduced to what's going on. A black waltz. And if you guys correctly remember which one this was, Black Waltz number 3, the one we saw on the cargo ship. He is alive still. Because remember, When he was chasing us in the cargo ship, he got blown up, and we thought he died right there on spot. No, he managed to survive the crash and was able to try to find his way and know that she was on this thing. So now we have to reface Black Waltz number 3. Mission retrieve Princess alive. Isn't that the one we saw on the cargo ship? Monster, I'll finish you off this time. Wait, Steiner. Tell me something. Why do you want to capture me? Princess, it's too dangerous. Please stand back. Mission retrieve Princess alive. And as you can see, he can barely walk, barely talk, so he's almost dead. We just need to finish him off. It's no use. It doesn't understand. But eliminate all. So now we go back into another boss fight, which is a rematch against the Black Waltz number 3. And this time he's a lot more powerful with more moves and everything else. So this is what I do. I keep an eye on the HP, and as I go, we heal on. If anybody dies, we use life for it. We will steal, because he does have certain things, and Steiner will be in charge of attacking. And we stole a lightning staff, that is good on point, but I already have one. But we definitely going to need one for backup, because there's something we have to get with it. So you just want to keep an eye on the HP. If anybody dies, that's when you can use life, because we have life now, we can be able to use it. And we just want to keep an eye on everything. You guys can do like your own little way, but in my way, we use Dagger as healing, rising people from the dead, Marcus Steele, and everything else. This is the part right here that I have an issue with. I believe there is a way that you can cure this, which I think is a remedy. So we'll see if that works. No, it will not. So the next one we're going to have to use is life, because yep, impact crushes the enemy. So that is what I mean. He uses freeze. So that is why life is available. And when all items are stolen from him, that is when both of them can to attack. So he has one more thing on his in his pocket that we need, and I don't know exactly what it is. But we'll eventually find out. So we just keep repeating everything. Steiner just trance, so that's good. Battle could end as soon as possible, because usually when you trance and you have that trance power, the attack of your attack when you attack somebody grows. Yep, there we go. He's officially gone now. Bye-bye. So that didn't really take long. That was a really quick fight. So we were able to do really good because Steiner tranced. So that didn't take that long. And we got 864 gil for all that. So that's pretty cool. Why? Why? What did he want with me? Princess. Bermucia was attacked by an army of black mage soldiers. I know. Those mages wiped out the people of Bermucia. Who would do such a thing? Are you serious? How ignorant can you be? What do you mean? Stop it, Steiner. I know who did it. Princess, we're almost in Alexandria. I must go to the castle and see my mother. She'll listen to me. I hope so. really hope. I think we're almost there. So you already heard about the attack on Vermetia. Of course, I'm not like Steiner. You've changed. Me? You mean the way I talk? Not just that. Well, a lot has happened. Oh, speaking of which, yeah? I've been through tons of battles. I'm a seasoned pro now. What are you talking about? We need to find Super Soft and save Blink, right? You're gonna come along even if I refuse, right? Of course I am. This is so exciting. I've always wanted to see the marvelous architectures of Treno. I can hardly wait. On second thought, she hasn't changed that much. Obviously, Marcus could tell. So we have reached our destination, but it's not really Treno. Take care. The road splits up ahead. Go right to reach Treno and left to reach Dali. Oh, so we're in the path back to Dali, which is marvelous. And then, of course, there's a girl from Vega that we have seen before. So that's marvelous that we see her. So we would go this way, but first we are heading back this way because we need to pick something up from Dali. The village of Dali is beyond this gate. You gotta go to the other gate if you want to go to Treno. What? You want to pass through here? Yes. You got a gate pass? I guess you do. I'll open it now. So he opens the gate up to Dali, and as you guys see, remember what I told you about that? There's a word that says Dali on the very top of the gate. Yep, I remember that. It's been a while since we've been here. Gabriel, I thought I also asked you to turn on the fan. Yes, I did. Don't you dare talk back to me. You just do it, please. So we go ahead, and as we're walking around, we'll level up as we go. Let's go ahead and fix up everything for him. We'll give him a leather plate and really not give him anything else. But as we head to Dali, we'll run into some monsters as we go. This easy battle. And we got an ore. And then we walk right back into the village of Dali. And there's going to be multiples of times where we come back and visit. It's being the second one. The last one will be our second trip back to Treno, if I remember. Feels like it's been forever since I last visited. Of course, and the main reason why we came back here is because, if you guys remember the tiny farm, there was a treasure chest that we couldn't get. Well, you can see that the old lady is not in that original spot anymore. So now we can grab that treasure chest and unlock her. And if we go ahead and talk to the old lady, haven't you been here before? You're a strange girl. There's nothing to see here. Wasn't so a year ago. It was a beautiful farm. Now the farm has been destroyed and everyone's holed up underground. Do you think Queen Braun's policy changes are a bit drastic? And we want to say yes. Yes, I do, ma'am. I'll do my best to get you back your farm. You really are very strange, you know that. So that was the main reason why we came back to Dali, is because we are able to get that treasure chest. The third time we come back here, she will be right back in that spot and we will not be able to get it. So this is the only time you'll be able to get that treasure chest. It's the second trip back here is when you get Steiner and Dagger back in Disc 2. So you want to make sure that you come back to Dali and get that treasure chest if you want an elixir. And I think it's very valuable to get to, let's say. Autumn! Shh. So we'll go ahead and leave Dally now. Dally has beautiful music too. Okay guys, I'm going to actually end the video here because my husband's calling. So I hope you guys enjoy, like, and subscribe to this channel, and we'll see you all next time. Goodbye!